Hello and welcome to Luxurious Prestigious.
We're back, witches.
Here in our channel, we are offering an amazing opportunity for everyone to enter and win huge cash prize giveaways. The more videos you watch in full, like them and comment on them, the more entries you will have in the draw.
Deal.
So don't wait any longer and join us now for your chance of winning $100,000 and more. For more details on how to join, go to the description section below. Hey there, luxurious people! Don't miss your chance of winning $100,000. Subscribe now to win big.
Starts now.
Things billionaires spend their money on that are expensive but useless. Part 1.
Wait a minute.
Here are some of the most expensive and pointless items that billionaires spend their money on. Share, comment, like, and subscribe to Luxurious Prestigious. And don't forget to have your notification bell on for more updates. You think you need to be quite intelligent to become a billionaire? It turns out that you don't necessarily have to be good at spending money if you're good at making it.
I don't believe I'm hearing this.
You won't believe the bizarre, outlandish, and utterly pointless ways that billionaires have spent their money. From million-dollar pigeons to designer trash bags.
We're all doomed.
Titanic 2.0. Spending a fortune on a fancy yacht makes sense for billionaires. Building a duplicate of a ship that isn't famous for sinking for $500 million? Not at all.
Mira, first of all, what you're not gonna do is do
Clive Palmer, however, has continued on. The billionaire, entrepreneur, and politician from Australia is currently investing millions in an RMS Titanic replica. He is naming his vessel Titanic 2, and after it is finished, he plans to sail it along the same course as the original Titanic from Southampton to New York. Titanic 2 won't have internet connection, and the third-class cabins will include small bunk beds and wash basins to replicate the sense of the original 1912 ship. Oh! The billionaire has vowed that his vessel will include contemporary safety features, including enough lifeboats for all 2,435 people, in contrast to the original Titanic. We can only pray that Clive Palmer won't allow Titanic 2 to disappear once it sank. The project has, however, run into a few icebergs. The departure date for Titanic 2 was originally intended for 2016. However, because of financial issues, that date was moved to 2022. Commentators who are skeptical have also noted that Clive Palmer has a history of introducing odd projects before dropping them.
Can't really argue with that, actually.
He bought a resort in 2012 that featured 160 cutting-edge mechanical dinosaurs, only to close it in 2015 and expose his dinosaur robots to the elements.
We're never gonna get that back.
Mobile cash. Where would you store a priceless gem? Personally, I would keep it locked up in a safe. However, a businessman from Hong Kong who inherited a 26-carat black diamond made the decision to carry it with him at all times. His response? To connect the priceless gem to his iPhone. That's accurate.
Why?
The unnamed billionaire hired Stuart Hughes, a master luxury artisan, to create a special iPhone for him and put a black diamond on the home button. The phone's body is covered in 24-karat gold, and 653 immaculate white diamonds are set into the Apple logo sides. Sapphire glass, an extraordinarily tough and scratch-proof material manufactured from genuine sapphires, serves as a screen. The sparkling phone is valued at a mind-blowing $15 million as a result of these priceless adornments. You wouldn't want to flush it down the toilet, even though it is an old model now.
Nanny! Yeah? Quick! What? Your toilet's smoking!
Silver linings. With enough money, it appears that you can accomplish almost anything, including influencing the weather. The super rich can pay organizations a whopping $100,000 fee to scatter clouds and drive away rain, ensuring clear skies for their weddings.
This could not be more perfect if I had planned it myself, which I did. And it's awesome.
The first person to test out a method called cloud seeding was an American chemist by the name of Vincent Schaefer. He discovered that he could make clouds' water molecules freeze before they descended as snow or rain by injecting dry ice and silver iodide into them. Theoretically, one could utilize this to make it rain more in one place while lessening it in another. This method has served a variety of purposes over time.
Not bad, huh?
Cloud seeding is apparently employed by China to stop rain from falling in Beijing during the 2008 Olympics, while certain ski resorts use the method to make it snow. More recently, the UK-based events firm Oliver's Travels had the brilliant notion to offer sunlight to affluent customers. They will hire a plane, a pilot, and a meteorologist with training to launch silver iodide rockets into any clouds in exchange for $100,000, turning any vaporized water into rain that will fall before your wedding. The problem? The effectiveness of cloud seeding is still up for dispute.
Not a fan.
In 2003, the National Research Council argued that successful cloud seeding lacks significant peer-reviewed evidence, while a 2010 study by Tel Aviv University found the method to be just marginally efficient at generating precipitation. Therefore, it would be wiser for you to use your $100,000 to purchase emergency umbrellas.
I don't know what your idea of a good time is, but this ain't it.
Seeing double. Did you know that billionaires who adore animals have figured out how to keep their pets alive indefinitely? Obviously, the super rich haven't yet succeeded in defeating death.
Everybody stay calm! We're all gonna die!
But when their cherished animals pass away, they can pay hundreds of thousands of dollars to replace them with genetically identical replacements. Since 1996, when a team of Edinburgh scientists successfully cloned a sheep, scientists have known that it is possible to create new copies of mammals.
I mean, anything is possible. I know it's cliche, but anything is possible!
9 years later, in 2005, South Korean scientists used cells from an Afghan hound's ear to create the first successful dog cloning experiment, which resulted in the creation of 2 canines. The practice of cloning pets for profit first gained popularity in 2009, when billionaire businessman John Sperling paid the same lab to create a copy of his girlfriend's dog.
How do we clone this guy? How do we clone him?
Today, there are cloning businesses all over the world that will reproduce your pet in exchange for a substantial payment. A dog may be cloned for $50,000, a cat for $35,000, and a horse costs an outrageous $85,000, according to US company Viagen.
I had no idea people were making clones.
It is done as shown here. A cell from your pet is taken by scientists, possibly a skin cell. The nucleus is then extracted using a pipette from an unfertilized egg from a different member of the same species. The unfertilized egg is given the skin cell's DNA, and the DNA and egg are then fused together using an electric pulse. The surrogate who will carry and give birth to the clone is then given the implanted egg.
That sounds scary.
Rich and famous people seem to enjoy the procedure. Simon Cowell and media mogul Barry Diller have both cloned their Jack Russell Terriers into 2 new puppies, while Barbara Streisand has admitted that 2 of her 3 dogs are clones. However, pet cloning has a negative aspect. Clone animals' DNA is copied from an adult animal. Therefore, they may be born with DNA strands that are shorter than average. This can cause early aging and death. Additionally, many clone pregnancies fail to develop in the uterus of the surrogate.
Oh, sweet jumping Jesus!
The South Korean scientists had to perform numerous invasive, failed procedures on 123 canines in order to implant more than 1,000 embryos into Snuppy, the Afghan hound. Given these considerations, ETCs and animal rights groups contend that cloning isn't the most effective way to extend your time with your dog. And as you'll soon discover, there are many other less extreme ways to spend money on your pet.
I feel like that is the issue with this generation.
Mott the Millionaire. What if I told you that this dog is wealthier than you? Meet Trouble, the Maltese that Leona Helmsley, a wealthy hotelier, keeps as a pet. Throughout her life, Leona was known as the Queen of Mean for her ruthless business methods. She had a reputation for losing her temper with her staff, and she even spent 19 months in prison for tax evasion. After saying that, only the little people pay taxes.
What?
However, a puppy can warm even the coldest heart, and Helmsley had a soft spot for her pet Trouble. Helmsley's family was outraged to hear that. When she passed away in 2001, she had left her dog a $12 million inheritance, while leaving 2 of her 4 grandkids out of her will. Given that Helmsley must have been barking mad when she made the will, a judge quickly reduced Trouble's inheritance by $10 million. But Trouble is still far wealthy than the majority of individuals.
Call me petty, but I guess that's what I am.
A caregiver who managed a $2 million fortune spent $100,000 annually on the spoiled canine, including $8,000 for grooming and $1,200 for upscale dog food. The puppy also had around-the-clock security staff to defend her from murder threats and kidnapping attempts, since even for canines, big and small words ring true. More money, more problems.
Oh man, it was great!
Remember, people, the moral of this story is to be kind to your old relatives. If not, it really may be the end of your inheritance.
I'm gonna write that down.
The first of our 3 parts on things billionaires spend their money on that are expensive but useless is now finished. How have you found it thus far? Share your thoughts in the section below. Be on the lookout for part 2, in which we'll expose many odd things that billionaires buy with their money. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel as always.